Right.
I had no idea he was a bad boy. He was a super like chubby Asian boy, like nerdy looking, whatever.
Right.
And it was after months of really like sweet conversations and whatnot. There was no inkling. There was no red flag that this could be a bad guy. In fact, there was plenty green flags, that would show me that he's a lovely, which is very common in abusive men.
So don't you think someone who's too emotional is more likely to be an abuser?
Yeah, and that's something that I now identify after the years.
Because they don't know how to control their emotions.
Exactly. So I think it's really important that we don't kind of, you knew, because it's not as
how long?
as
so
that.
So it was about 6 months, you said, before he started to show signs.
The first like proper abuse was after like 9 months.
After 9 months, and then how long did it go on for that?
For 3 years.
For 3 years, and then you took him to court?
No, a police officer drove past as he punched me into a bush. An undercover police officer drove past. They jumped out and took him. They didn't need me because they witnessed it. I'm not snitch.
But this is where I don't understand. You say you didn't know, but he wasn't abusive for 9 months, and then you knew for 3, and you stayed.
I was a child, and that's why I've been through so much therapy to make sure that I don't.
How old were you?
Let's not, because
How old?
I can't. No. Like, let's not. Yeah.
Because the reason why you said you was a child, so we need to know how old
I'm saying it was then. So when someone says to me,
the age?
You stayed. Yeah, I didn't know.
What's the age? How old was you?
We're not doing that, baby.
But the point is that doesn't sound honest, because you did know. If you stayed longer, you stayed for 3 years. You were there for.
I knew, but I'm saying how I became his girlfriend. Before me becoming his girlfriend, the courting, the initial period, there were no signs. It was after I was his girlfriend, I was his. Then he was relaxed. Do you understand?
I was with you.
I was
with you, until you said, I was young, and then I asked you how old you was, and you won't tell me. See, that sounds disingenuous to me, because the rest.
Talk with him present. Do you understand?
No.
So all the disingenuous.
So do you think that as an abuser, as you're saying that he would actually say, yes, I was an abuser, and this is why?
Oh, I don't think about that. Yeah, obviously I'd have to ask it, but
I'm just saying, because you're saying you want to sit down and like.
Yeah, I think it would be interesting and important, because when I hear people speak in a certain way, I think it can be quite dangerous, because think of all the women or men that might be in a situation or whatever, and when you feel like you're chastised, you knew, deal with it. Like, no, that's not the case. There are people
I didn't say deal with it.
I know you didn't. Sorry, I shouldn't have added that in there. But for someone that has, been in a situation where they have just dealt with it, when someone says, you knew, you should, do you know what I mean? But you stayed for 3 years. I think it's important.
But do you see how that looks to the outside? Like, if we look at you and say, like, for instance, if I'm coming home for 3 years and as soon as I walk in the door, someone's punching me in my face.
There's lots of things you need to think about. That
but I'm just saying.
I was living by myself. I had got stayed like squatting. I'd done like living in a foster home. Like I was not in touch with my immediate family at that point.
So you were kind of, you're saying you were isolated.
There's a lot to consider for you to be able to understand that I don't really think is appropriate to unpack here and now.
Okay,
but if we use if we think a little bit,
Sorry, Sarah, I don't think it's fair to start something and then don't give us the full story. Yeah. And then when we tried to speak about it, you said it's not fair to unpack it. So what I would say is this. End of the day is you still picked that guy. You chose to be with that guy for 3 years, no matter what. Wherever it was, you still chose to make that decision. Do you have any brothers?
Yes.
Did you tell your brothers?
No.
So, okay, once again, so you had men in your family that could have dealt with this scenario, but you chose not to go and do it. Hold on a second. Because I got 3 sisters, yeah? And my sisters would know any type of man that disrespects them, that I would get the call. You chose not to call your brothers. You chose to put yourself in something for 3 years. Yeah. And then now, when you come on here, you also said you was young. I asked you how old you was. You don't want to let us...
I don't need to
Okay, but that lets me know you wasn't...
That's not the point of what
you know what? No, because that lets me know you wasn't young. You're using it as a cop-out.
Bro, I just said I would invite him to talk with Sarah.
So we don't.
So I don't.
Sorry.
Sorry. I think you need to remember there was I was prompted to mention something that was helping me to make clarity on another point. You're now like going in this spiral rabbit hole.
I'm not. I'm just trying to.
Sorry, babe. Sorry,
okay.
It's not. Don't think I'm. I'm high. I'm willing to talk to you like.
You're not, because I just asked you how old you was.
I've signed a contract where it's not edited. So I'm saying respectfully, I don't mind sitting off camera with you and chopping it up.
Cool.
Like I began the story with. I would sit down with Sarah and speak openly. I really don't appreciate what you're trying to make out. It's not that.
But the point he's making is like, I wouldn't say I was young and then get mad when someone said how young.
I didn't get mad. I just.
But I'm saying like that's the point.
Do you know
he's
why?
making.
Because I don't know I can't. I've got really, really bad PTSD. Years and stuff. If I go to the doctor and they ask me what year was this operation, whatnot, I can't give the exact year. If I'm on camera now and I say it was 2000 and whatever, and then it's not. Do you understand? It's not that there's any disingenuous. If you want me to,
Emily, I hear you, but it's like, but even when you say this, it's like you don't remember what
like
year.
it's just you brought up the story. I didn't make you bring it up, and then so I'm saying it's just it gets confusing when you bring up a story and then we ask questions and you're like, oh no, I'm just telling you how it comes across. I don't know you.
I don't mind how it comes across because I know my reasons for not wanting to say the year. I will Instagram him now and ask, what year did I get with you?
Okay.
Like, I don't understand what so.
You don't need to do that.
What's so
What is going on right now? Can't bond anytime soon.
Some kind of lie.
No,
I
did
don't
you?
understand.
So you was together for 3 years. Did you celebrate any birthdays together?
Understand.
You must remember one birthday you celebrated. So just whatever birthday you celebrated, that's how old you was. Count back. And that's it. So I'm not asking you how. The only reason why I'm saying it is because a lot of times women come up here and say I'm young.
This happens. The whole point's been missed.
No.
I don't even remember why this came. Like, do you know what I mean? You
Basically,
we're sharing stuff.
Emily. What I'm trying to say is, a lot of times people come up on here and they say I was young and they try to use it as an excuse.
I was young.
Oh, okay, cool. But then we ask you how old you was. You negate to tell us, fine. But at what point? When are you responsible as an adult? If you're talking 16,
Exactly.
okay, wait. If you're talking 16, we'll talk young. If you're talking 18, potentially.
No, it's before. It's like one of my first boyfriends.
So you're talking 13.
I've unfortunately been in
13. You're talking 13.
I'm not talking 13, bro.
then-
Seriously.
One at a time, guys. One at a time.
I'm not. I don't have anything to hide in terms of my relationship. I'm pretty open. Like, I've been doing podcasts about sex and relationships and whatnot. I'm open. I'm an open book. You don't know me from Adam, but I live in my truth. The ugly. There's a lot of ugly, and I can't even remember the point of why I even brought up that moment of my life, because it's just been like, I feel like we've just gone down a rabbit hole. Yeah, like, it's weird.
Well, with that being said,
I was actually have a video that I wanted to show.
Oh yeah, go for it.
But I'm gonna do super chats.
Yeah,
first.
super
Blessing,
chats
you're
first.
cool with